We're live. We're live. Nice. Hello, welcome back. Welcome back. We're knocking out some avocado and black beans. Should we bring a cake into this or maybe we're knocking out some 2 minutes. Okay. Yeah. Why don't we make it if we off to the side? Why don't we make it after the slide? So let me move these things. Okay. Let me get water out of here.
It's gonna be thrown.
Yes. The recipe that we're making, but Molly said I don't think it. I think the bowl you had it. Yeah, I think that's What did you say your son is? Okay. Oh, cool.
Night River. Yeah. Well, they all get into
Okay. Make sure that everything you want to be here is here. Yeah, we've got, let me get and tell me how you arrange it. I need that, water. So I can grab, yeah, we have leaves. Let's get another one in a different color here. So we have a gluten-free wrap, we have a sprouted grain wrap, we have the one that, that's in your hand, 3 different types of bread from the bakery. And yeah, we're gonna angle this. No, I don't think so, because it won't be in the picture. It's actually kind of cool to have somebody working on the side and making other stuff, because it's kind of cool. Feel free to be behind the. Yeah, for sure. Okay. Everything you want is here? Yeah, 13. Okay. Yep, we've got beans, we've got hummus. These are, so you know, beets, Brussels sprouts, carrots. Kidney beans, baby carrots, pecan, heirloom tomatoes, spinach. These are the greens for this morning. Broccoli, we can get a little music in the background, just short for fun. And I love, we can see with the camera and show. Yeah, there's our food water. I mean, I think it's good. It's good.
Yeah, great. I call it
Balloons! Oh my goodness! Balloons! I'm good, thank you.
fruit water. Okay.
You can bring that with you. We're going to start making some lunch.
That's good. I got it.
Today we're pear oranges, blackberries, and mint. 10 Miller. Okay, great.
Met everyone while you were seeing patients. I'm trying to convince you to eat telemedicine.
Yeah.
I have a great theory about it.
Interesting idea. I'm in New York because I can just log in and see
As long as you have a person that's monitoring and get the bottle of well-being, right? Because that's what parents want. They want this. So you have a screen and you're right there and you have it. You can look around and do all that. trying to take care of all that stuff. I'm not talking stuff.
Right, too.
Don't trust him. Straight. Great. I'm good right
All right, so we're going to go on camera. Both of us are going to stand here.
Okay.
And we're just going to talk about lunch. It's very casual. We're actually live right now. We'll step on camera. And we've been tweeting and Facebooking our fans all across the country with that. And world. And world.
Good work.
Yeah, we have folks.
Going on the.
One of our nurses is German, so her sister and I think her mom and dad were watching this. So we made up two.
Today now over there.
It's worth it though. Yeah, I teach them some tricks. It's worth it.
All right.
Yes. Are people there ready to watch?
Nobody yet. I just tried to figure out.
Okay.
Give us like five.
Yeah.
Give us like 5 minutes.
Yeah. All right. Perfect. So yeah, let's go. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You can bring your water on with you.
All right, all right.
Oh. We'll give you an apron.
Yeah, that's us.
There you go. What was the color? I don't know what color preference.
Blue, man. I'm the blue guy. What are you trying to do?
So this is one of these adjustable. It's the kid one, but no, it's for all of you.
We had some really big kids, some huge teenagers. Yeah.
What are you saying? I'm not like,
I wouldn't say that.
It's perfect.
I feel like, Greyhand, you know, the guy from, Reeves and Kathy Lee, you know, that took over, yeah, Michael Strahan.
All right, I'm going to start here. Hey, all you YouTube, Google Hangouts fans, the Dr. Young Project. We're back at the Yum-a-thon here for our lunch packing donation with Senator Bryce Reeves. We are so stoked. I want to get a big hurrah for all of the donations that we've had thus far. We're up over $3,000. So thank you everybody for giving to our cause. I really would urge you to get online right now and go to the Community Foundation's website, thecommunitygive.org, and give to all of your favorite nonprofits. We are not just rooting for ourselves right now, we're rooting for all of our friends in the nonprofit world who give their heart and soul to give to their mission and make Fredericksburg and the surrounding area a better place. So thank you and good luck to our friends out there. We are just having so much fun. We had a breakfast demonstration this morning, and now we're doing lunch.
And we saw patients in between.
We saw patients in between. I saw one patient in an apron, actually.
That's right.
Yeah, so that was interesting.
And a stethoscope.
And a stethoscope, yes. But my patients understand that I have many hats, and one of my hats is to do this, to cook and show our community that healthy food can be fun. Come on in, everybody. So we're going to do lunch packing. So do you pack lunch?
I pack lunch every day.
You do for yourself?
Not this much food though.
Who
This is a lot of food.
do you pack lunch for?
For my son who goes to elementary school.
Okay.
And for myself.
And for yourself, okay. So you know that sometimes we run out of choices and it can be difficult. And I know from my experience seeing patients that sometimes we don't pack the most balanced lunch. So we try to show families here in the kitchen and in the family how to pack a really balanced lunch. So I always go back to the old choose my plate, sort of as a rough guide to make sure that you're getting your vegetable, your fruit, your grain, and your protein. A lot of people, they double up on the grain or they do too much protein and they're forgetting to do the fruit and the veg.
Gotcha.
Right? So we want to make sure that we've got all of them. So the first rule of packing a good lunch is to have a great box. Okay, so I have a few little examples. This is one that I packed for my kids. It's from Easy Lunch Boxes. It's got compartments. Did you know the average child in America, I learned this from a good friend of mine, Melanie Potok, they have 20 minutes to get into the lunchroom, eat their lunch, unpack it, eat it, pack it back up, and get back to their classroom. 20 to 25 minutes.
That's 10 minutes more than you did.
That's true.
He's right.
It's not much time. And so you've got to make lunch easy. If we as parents, we want to make lunch nutritious, their goal as kids is not to eat at lunchtime. It's to socialize, right? They want to catch up on the gossip. They want to make connections with their friends. So lunch is not on their mind. So you've got to make lunch easy for them. So this is just one compartment, one thing they've got to open, make it really easy. You guys agree? So much easier, right? This is another one. We have some friends at Yum-a-thon that make these. These are great for especially younger kids. It actually shows the little compartments that you can pack, and so your kids can actually help pack lunch. And that's what I want to show you today, to empower your kids to help pack their own lunch. And it's super easy. So this is like a pirate thing, isn't it?
So am I subbing for like a 4-year-old kid?
We're packing for all ages. So you can see these are like cute little pirate things. There's grains, protein, veg, fruit, dairy if you pack dairy. And it's just one little thing. And this actually seals, so you can put a little dip in there like your hummus. We're going to debut a brand new hummus here. But you can put a hummus there, and then it's like one thing and it's done.
Like,
Yeah, it's super easy. So the other thing about lunch is to give kids choices, right? So you want to have kids be able to make some choices for themselves and empower them by giving them a few things. So we've set up a pretty grand lunch packing station. You're not going to do this every
Just a little
night.
carried away, yeah.
Jen, you want to pan and show them the beauty of our lunch
Sure.
packing? So this is Jen and all of our volunteers. Shout out to our volunteers who have created this beautiful spread, and it is a lot of choices. So you want to walk over here?
Sure.
So what I would suggest is have maybe 2 to 3 choices at your house at
that's
any
bad.
time.
That's a bad piece right there.
You want to have 2 to 3 choices so that you can say, hey, you guys, for your vegetable, you can put in either some peppers or some edamame. And then they can choose and put it in the compartment. Make it easy. And then for your fruit, give them a couple of options. And you may not always have fresh all the time, so you want to have some dried options, maybe some frozen options. So that way you're not always having to have fresh, because sometimes you get behind on our groceries, right? So this way you have a lot of different choices.
Not a lot of salt.
Not a lot of salt. I mean, this is nature's bounty right here. Nothing added. It's all just food from the ground. And it makes things easy. So in terms of our grain and our protein, we're going to actually make a nice little wrap for everyone today. So let's go back here and I'll show you. We have a brand new recipe for hummus. We love hummus here. We make hummus in our baby food classes, and the babies try hummus as early as 6 months. It's very cute. They love hummus. It's packed with protein. It's made with chickpeas and tahini paste, which is sesame. It's high in calcium. So we have a brand new hummus recipe that we're going to debut today. This was a recipe developed by my mom, and we're going to call it, instead of hummus, we're going to call it Yummus. Because it is so stinking yummy.
You'll know why.
You will.
You'll agree.
Mama, oh, snap, that's a good
Give a
one.
little cred.
So we're going to debut the Yummus. You can actually make this Yummus with peanuts. If you have peanut allergy in your family or you're in a peanut preschool, go ahead and make it with chickpeas. There's no tahini in this. It's really just made with onions and garlic and tomatoes, and you actually cook it with the peanuts or the chickpeas. You let it cool, and then you throw it through your blender. And there's a little bit of sour and a little bit of hot in there too. If you go to dryum.org, you can find out, we'll post that recipe tomorrow, what the super secret ingredients are. We actually have recipes for you guys today you can take home. I'm gonna let you try.
All
I'm
right.
gonna try. It's a little bit, a little different than your average hummus. That's the chickpea version. You like it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you the peanut version, which is my favorite.
It's got a little kick at the end.
Mm-hmm.
What you think?
Ooh, that's got like a little Thai flavor to it. Right?
Yeah, the peanut.
Yeah, I like
Yeah. So it's
I could
really.
eat that whole bowl right now. Can we make that an ice cream? That would be really good in ice cream.
We're gonna send you home with some. How about that? We'll send you a little pack you can take home. So, something super easy that you can do is a wrap for your grain and your protein. So we have these awesome wraps. We get these at Wegmans. They're whole grain wraps. You can get them in the freezer section. There's almost no artificial. There's no artificial ingredients. They're very, very, very nutritious. Sometimes wraps can be hard to find without all the preservatives. Jen, what's that brand that we've got?
So it's the Sonoma one?
They're called Sonoma, and you can get them in the freezer section. And this is the whole grain version. They have a corn and they have a white version.
Gluten free too, I see.
And there's a gluten free as well. Oh, you need to make a gluten free wrap.
I would
right?
love it.
Okay, so grab your wrap. We're gonna make a little. Here's our tortilla. This is the brand that we found. I like to just share these brands because people are always asking me, where do I get that? Which brand do you buy? So they don't pay me anything, but we like their product. So
This is another really great option with the sprouted grain for people who do eat.
oh yeah, there you go.
And then this is the gluten-free option.
And I think everything in Google Land is backwards. So sorry, you have to use your backwards reading skills. But yeah, so there's different options. So I'm going to do like the peanut yummies.
Sure.
Okay, so we can spread a little bit of that.
So this is not gluten-free. Did you want a
Is this the
gluten-free?
gluten-free one?
That one is the
I have a
Ezekiel
gluten-free.
one. This
Yeah.
is gluten-free.
All right.
Switch up, thank you.
And then what do you guys like to put in your wraps? Anyone? What do you like to put in your wraps?
Baby spinach.
Baby spinach? Okay, that sounds good. So you can really put whatever you want. We've got this little spread here. You want to put some greens in there?
Right?
Put some greens. I see like the cucumbers.
Snap peas.
There you go. So what's nice about wraps too is my friend Melanie Potok, she calls it grab and gab food. You can actually roll up your tortilla and then cut it into little bites. And that way it's not just a mouthful for the kids. It's like little bites. And as they're socializing and they're talking, they can be eating their little bites. And I bet their lunchbox will come back a little bit less empty at the end of the day.
So what is this?
This is jicama.
What is it?
Jicama.
Never heard of that. I'm gonna have to try it.
All right.
Another person buying out Wegmans. And here's the spice mix too.
This is a little secret spice mix that we use for nutritional use. You can actually dip it in there and
Kind of crunchy, kind of earthy.
with the spices. You can put little. Oh yeah, mushrooms, good. All right, so I'm putting, I don't know, beets or beets.
These are actually Brussels sprouts that have been grated up. Some heirloom tomatoes.
Keep practicing. Keep practicing.
That's the rule.
I'll put a little extra protein. We've got some beans going here.
Sure.
Yeah. And I think tomato would be nice on this as well.
Have you made this before, like the wrap you're making? Like you already know what it tastes like, right?
Yeah.
Super yum.
No, Yum-a is hot off the press and the recipe. So I've been eating it, dipping everything in Yum-a. But I'm not done the wrap yet. So this is kind of new. It's all new. So, all right. We're loading ours up. And you guys are going to be making your own wraps here too, because look at this spread. We've got a lot of food for everybody. So the key to the wrap is the wrap, how you wrap it, right? So
That's what they said.
we're going to start at the bottom,
All right.
and we're going to bring our sides over. We're going to do a tight wrap.
Mine doesn't look so nice. I need a knife and a fork with mine.
Oh, your wrap is falling apart a little bit. That's okay. It's all going to taste good.
It's not going to be there very long.
All right. So this you can throw into your box. You can see. There you go. You can throw that right into your box. And I would probably put some cherry tomatoes in there. I might throw some apple slices or raisins. And that's like a super awesome lunch packing done. And the kids can actually be helping in the morning by making choices.
I would even go so far as to make a little lunch packing map. That is actually really helpful for kids, where you show them on a map the things that can go in each compartment, and then in the morning they can get up and grab
Make their
whatever
lunch?
they want.
Wow, kids make their own lunch. You heard that first.
So that's how easy it is. All right. Well, you might need a fork. I think you're right with yours.
Not really. When I'm off screen, I'm going to eat this thing.
So we're so glad that you're here
Thank
today.
you for having me.
I just, I'm curious, what made you want to check out the Dr. Young Project today?
Well, you know, as you grow up in life, you, you're a doctor, you know this, you get different things that happen to you in your life. And about a year and a half ago, I got what I take. And I got Lyme's disease, and it turned my life upside down.
Wow.
And I learned what I needed to do to recover from Lyme's disease. And part of that was cleaning my diet and getting rid of fast food. And those a lot of the chemicals that are counterproductive to the way the body's naturally supposed to heal itself. And so I learned how to eat right. And then we ran into each other, and I'm like, I know how to eat like that. And it's great. And so the challenge, I think, for parents is, one, you have to plan, just like you have your boxes here. But also, as parents, you have to model that behavior. And so for us in our family, we eat healthy now. And so, and my kids are quasi-athletes, and so I explain to them, fuel in a car runs better when it has higher grade fuel. So the fuel you're putting in your body, it should be the highest grade you can get in your body. And so that's kind of how you do it.
That's it. That's it. And it doesn't mean we as parents have to be perfect, but if we can at least show that we're putting our best foot forward and we're trying. And I always say it's great to have a family mission statement and to put it out there that wellness is part of your mission statement, and being healthy as a family is important to you. That helps. That means everyone's on the same page and you have that as a goal as a family. It really does make a difference.
The healthier you are, the less you have to see the doctor.
That's right.
On
I
that
always say,
side, anyway.
My goal is to have a big practice of all kinds of patients who don't need me that much. So yeah, and that's what we're building. We have a great group of patients here who are learning from the beginning. They're coming to our baby food classes. We have, even patients outside of the practice, families outside of the practice that come here and they just learn how to be well. And they learn that healthy food is fun. It's not unattainable. It's really, it's a real goal, and it can be the most bonding time is that time you're out in the kitchen.
Work at it slow, start at the beginning, and
That's
start
it.
changing your habits a little bit at a time. Next thing you know, you make better food choices when you go out
That's it.
and those sort of things because you eat right.
That's it. It's just little baby steps and to have fun along the way as well. So thank you so much for being here. And I want to just give another shout out to our volunteers who have made this day awesome. This spread really happened because we have such amazing volunteers here. And another shout out to all the wonderful fans and friends across the country who have called in. We had a group of people calling all night, making donations. We had my brother in Austin, Texas, getting up early, or actually probably staying up late and making a donation. So thanks to everybody. Please, if you haven't gone to our Community Give page, go to thecommunitygive.org. Yes, and find all your favorite nonprofits. We have a lot of favorites ourselves that we partner with. Community partners include Big Brothers Big Sisters, Stafford Junction. We're big fans of The Table. We have a lot of friends that are really like-minded in Fredericksburg, and we just do so much better when we get together and we partner together. So we wish them the best today for the Community Give, and we hope that you'll log in and make your donation, because really nonprofits are at the heart and soul of this community. Yeah. So thanks everybody. We're going to be back at snack time, which is 3 o'clock. We'll be doing a snack demonstration.
We're going to be eating all day.
We are. We're having a bonfire tonight. When the sun goes down, we'll be doing healthy campfire recipes too. So we're just getting started, really. So we'll be back. All right. Thanks, everyone. Oh yeah, curry demonstration too. Thank you.